everybody, how is everyone? So I'm just showing you our outside today because I've been on the WhatsApp with my friends and my family today, and everyone's moaning that they're so hot and they can't cope and they're doing the gardens, but they have to stop because they're exhausted. And I'm like, well, let me show you my weather. And this, my friends, is my weather. Can you see it? On and off all day. A lot cooler today, 9 degrees we are. Am I making you jealous? I quite like when we have a cool day, to be honest. It's you don't feel like you've got to do anything, do you? You can just relax at home with a cup of tea and not feel any guilt. And I've also I did a bit of painting before. So yeah, it's been a nice relaxing day. I'll just turn you around. Hi, so yeah, we've I got up late today. Craig was up about 6, and then I woke up about 9, quarter to 10, and he brought me a cup of tea, so that was lovely. And then because the weather's so bad, we can't really go out and about and do anything, so I booked us into our favourite restaurant, which is the Lookout. So yeah, booked us in at the Lookout, and they had 2 times left because it's very popular. So we could either have 8 o'clock or 4 o'clock. I'm sorry if my eyes are going everywhere, but I don't know where I'm supposed to look when it's this way around. So excuse me. So I booked us in for 4 because if we eat at 8, we just won't sleep, and we go to bed about like 9:30. So it would be ridiculous. We had a lovely meal up there. I had this spag bowl, and Craig he loves the starter of the buffalo wings, so he just orders 2 of those and has them all on one plate. So do you know him now? He always orders that. And that was lovely. So we've had that, come home. I popped the heating on. If you're in England, I know that's going to make you feel yuck that I've actually put the heating on, but it was cold when we got in. And you know when your house just feels a bit damp because I've got washing going on as well. So I thought I just had to put the heating on and get rid of that sort of coolness. It's warmed up a little bit, but I'll probably pop the heating on again in a minute, to be honest. And I might even put my electric blanket on tonight. We've had a lovely week this week. It's been lovely. We've been able to get down to the beach and do picking some shells and stones, and I even found a couple of stones that they've got the hole that goes all the way through. So you look through it, and they're either called hag stones, which I like because I like witchy things, or Odin stones, which of course Craig loves because him and the Vikings. Because if you don't know, my hubby, he collects Action Men and he builds them as well, and other vintage toys, and he does lovely videos. He's a lot better at the videos than me, but he does lovely ones, and his page is called The Toy Thor. So if you look up The Toy Thor, and you'll see him, and he does it keeps him occupied, and it just keeps his mind busy. And also he does the eBay as well. So yeah, if you go on there, you'll see what he's all about. And you can like and subscribe for him as well. And I'm sure he's very entertaining. My hubby, he's great, which is why I'm with him. So I'm going to turn you around though, because when I was little, I don't know if any of you had this, but I had comics every week. I used to buy comics called Mandy, and then at Christmas time they brought annuals out, and I also loved the Misty annuals. So I'm just going to get some out, and I was showing you my collection. I'll see you in a minute. So yeah, Misty annuals. The one I had, which I can remember the most, was this one from '85, because I was about 11, 12 when this one came out. So yeah, that's that one, and I just remember all of the stories. I don't know if any of you had this. My favourite story in this one is let me find it for you. It's this one. Connie. Her name's Connie. and she has a grandfather clock, so it's called Grandfather's Clock. And yeah, that's sort of one of those stories that goes like turn to page 38 for part 2. And yeah, but I just remember, look at him. My mum used to love the Hammer horrors. She used to stay up late to watch them. I quite like horror films now. The Price of Terror. So yeah, that's Misty Annual. So, and when we moved here, because I'd lost all my collection over moving houses and everything, so we started rebuilding. So yeah, does anyone have any of these or had any of these when you were young? Let me know in the comments. I'll show you my Mandy's. Here we are, Mandy's. And again, for me, it was, I had the comics every week. I had so many comics. With the stories, they used to do the stories ongoing through the year. And yeah, finish them off. Sometimes they'd finish them in the Christmas annual, or sometimes the Christmas annual would just be one-offs of the stories. And again, for me, it was mainly the 80s ones. So yeah, the 80s ones were my memories, really. The 90s, I was sort of a bit too old then for them, but even though I still wanted them, you know, you do, don't you? Even when you're like 19, 20, you're like, oh, there's no Mandy Annual. Father Christmas forgot me. But yeah, I love that I've got these again because I'm slowly going through them. And I love this one. It's like, what's my earliest one actually? Is that my earliest one? Yeah, 1978 is the earliest one. And they're like new. You know, some people just must have got these. Because I used to write in them and everything. But some people must have just got these and never even read them. You know, like off an auntie or something, and they've gone, oh, I don't read Mandy, I want my smash hits. But yeah, I just think they're fabulous. I mean, the artwork, you don't get any of this now, do you? Everything's just on phones or tablets, but these are great. And the smell, oh, I wish you could smell them. The smell's amazing. The old book smell. If anyone remembers any of the stories in here and would like me to get them down and show you properly what the pictures are like and slowly, let me know, because I would be quite happy to do that for your memories, your childhood memories, because I think they're important, aren't they? I just think they're lovely. And they're only cheap still, you know, on eBay. You can get them for like a £5, £6, some of them. Some of them are a bit more expensive, the more popular ones. Usually the 85s, actually. I don't know why the year 85 is so. Maybe we were just more consumers as teenagers in 85. But yeah, so anyway, these are them. And if you recognise any of these, let me know. And again, if you want me to open any up and show you the stories so you can remember, you might have had a favourite story, let me know. So yeah, that's my collection of books so far. I mean, if I ever see any comics anywhere, I do pick them up as well. And I have got a little, a small pack of the comics up there. You can't find them very often because comics, I think they were one of those things, people always think that they're just going to be there forever, don't they? And they just get thrown in the dustbin or used for when you're moving house and you wrap things up in them. But yeah, they're my collections of annuals. So again, my eyes are doing the thing. But if you want me to read from them, or if you want me to show you any of the stories, just put down what you remember and I can go in the book and do that for you. So that would be nice. Be nice to discuss the stories and things. And apart from that, today I'm not doing anything. I'm going to go have a cup of tea now. I hope you're all enjoying your weekend and you're not all too hot where you are. Or if you're somewhere cooler like me, I hope the rain's not flummoxed your plans for the weekend. And hopefully we'll see some sunshine back in Northern Ireland soon, and hopefully you'll have some cooler weather wherever you are. If you're in England, Wales, I don't know what Scotland's doing. What's it doing in Scotland? Have you got a mixture? And maybe you get another big storm. That'd be exciting. If I do anything exciting, I'll be back on. But lots of love to you all. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.